Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Kat, in case you're new. If you are, you should subscribe to be notified when I upload new videos. So, this video is a little different. You're not seeing my face, you're seeing my bullet journal. Fun bullet journal videos, yay. I love these. And I decided to share mine with yours because I'm definitely a beginner and I don't know, it's fun. I like it, so yeah. Okay, so this is my bullet journal. I have the Leuchtturm 1917 A5 edition, I think. This didn't actually have like a size on it when I got it or when I ordered it, but it was in the same section as the A5s and it's like a standard journal. So, yeah. And it's the dotted edition, obviously. So, just wanted to throw that out there. I got the yellow edition because I like yellow. This is just it. It has a little like string elastic thing to keep it together like most journals. It also has two bookmarks, which I think is really cool, so you can keep a track of two different things and you can be able to turn to two different pages really quickly, which is nice. In the back it does have this little like flap that you can put stuff in. In here I just put what it came with, so came with little information on the company and like the notebooks and stuff and a little thank you card. And these, which I thought was really cool, these are like little spines to the books that you can put on them later when you're like finished with them. I think that's really cool. So I'll definitely utilize those when I'm done with this journal. Don't know when that will be because there's a lot of pages in here. The format of this video, I'm just kind of going to show you the setup of my journal. January, February, March 2018. I'm not going to plan anything. The very first page is like name, address in case you lose it. The very next page is just blank. And then we go into the table of contents. So here you just have an already set up content page and you can just list all your important pages. You don't have to do this. A lot of people actually glue these pages together and don't use them, but I figured they're here and might as well use them. So, first page we have is Welcome 2018. I'm still trying to figure out my style when it comes to bullet journaling and figure out my markers and everything. This was when I first got my markers and pens, so some pages are worse than others, some are better than others. The first few pages are really bad. The ones that I did without my nice markers are bad. Welcome 2018, hey. Then we have, this is one of my favorite pages. This is the like year at a glance page where we just have all of the calendars. This took so long and it was so tedious and annoying, but it looks so pretty. I love the way it turned out. So then we have like a well-being page, just because I want to kind of focus on that. Next page we have 2018 goals and then inspired by. So this is like anytime something happens and I'm inspired by it. It could be as little as, you know, a girl at work bringing me a hot chocolate or just seeing a video, whatever it is. I'm gonna write it down here. It's also similar to a gratitude log where you kind of write what you're thankful for, but instead of doing that, because I don't really like the idea of that, I do inspired by, which I think is much more important in my opinion. So yeah, if you don't like the gratitude log, you could definitely do this. Next we have a social media tracker for my Instagram, which is CatCalel.MUA. Go follow. And then my YouTube, which is CatCalel, which you're watching this on. Just numbers. I mean, numbers don't really matter, but they do kind of matter, so like I'm tracking them. Also, I've done these pages before I had my markers, same with the last ones. Then video master list, which apparently I haven't really used at all, but that's that. Okay, the next page. Bear yourselves. It's so bad. So these are my habit trackers. I've kind of given up on the spend no money. I kept fucking up the lines and it just turned out really bad. And this is confusing me, so I'm not really tracking that, even though that's probably the most important one. Kind of still tracking when I order food, but I don't do that super often, so it's working out. And then these two I'm actually following through with, which seems really pathetic because I never ever work out. Great. That's really it for yearly spreads. Now we're getting into January. So right here I done a little watercolor with Crayola markers. If you want a video on that, I can give it to you, or if you want me to just include it in one of these, I totally can. And then I done my mood tracker. I was gonna do like a year in pixels, but then I saw so many cute mood trackers and I'm like, okay, I need to do it. So I quite like the way this turned out. I don't like that I added this. That was kind of annoying, but it was kind of just to fill the space. But I do like the way this turned out. It was one of the first spreads that I did, and I think it turned out well. So now we're getting into weeklies. My weeklies have generally stayed the same this whole time. I don't really have to write down much for my weeklies. So we just have obviously the little daily guys. And then down here I just have my skincare routine because I'm trying to track it more. And then I have my content. I have a gaming channel, in case you didn't know. It's KMV Games, always linked in the description. Same with my makeup Instagram. Go check them out. And then down here I'm just tracking my water and my intake of fruits and vegetables. Not really like how much I do, just as long as I do it that day, which I'm not good at, which is why I'm tracking it. And then ongoing tasks. I saw this in someone's video and I figured that was much better than just having tasks daily. Even though I do have tasks daily, there is like stuff like edit. I'm not going to do all my editing in one day because I have like 20 videos to edit and like all that type of stuff. So yeah. Next is my memories page. It's just a little journal, which I'm obviously not going to show you what I wrote. I really like the title. I kind of messed up on one of these and like did 2 lines by accident. And then I just kind of embraced it and did it to the whole thing. And I really like the way it turned out. Over here I just have a quote, "Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back." I like the idea of the quote. I like the idea of the page. It didn't turn out too well, but whatever. And then we have Kylie's lips because queen. So next, again, we have a weekly. I did start this really late, so I only have 2 January weeklies. We have obviously daily, content, water, vegetable / fruit, ongoing tasks. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. So next we get into February. Again, I did a watercolor with markers and then just wrote February down here in like some like fancy writing. Over here I done a mood tracker. So the idea of this is that they're supposed to kind of be like candy hearts, and it's really cute. I really like it. I was gonna make them 3D, but that was way too hard. And then just on every single one I kind of wrote down something just so I would know like how I was feeling, because I noticed with this one that like I was feeling upset on the 17th, but why? Like I have no idea. I was feeling happy on the 13th, why? Who knows? Whereas on the 18th I was feeling happy because I found the Aurora Glow Kit at Winners for cheap, you know. And on the 12th I was feeling upset because my head hurt, but food, which made me happy. So it just, I don't know, kind of gives me more of a glance, which I liked. Obviously I'm not going to do this every month because it's a lot of work, but I like it. Next we have my video schedule and then my YouTube journal. It's just my video schedule. It kind of helps me to keep organized. Over here we have another weekly. This is when I started doing the pages like 1 page instead of 2 because I really don't need all that room. So I done obviously the little daily guys, ongoing tasks, content, water, vegetable. Then right here I have monthly goals, which is nice. So I really like doing monthly goals because you can just kind of focus on that, those few 5, 6, 4 goals that month, instead of looking at your yearly goals and being like, okay, I have to somehow tackle these. So this kind of gives you something to focus on that month and to like tone in on like working out more. Like I obviously didn't do great at it, but I worked out more in February than I did in January. So it's a nice reminder. This next page, this is my Betsy Johnson journal, is my journal page for covering. And then we have like a self-love, love yourself type page. I really don't like the way this turned out, but I was just doodling one day and so I don't really care. Next we have 2 more weeklies. Again, same, you know, type of format. They're just a little different every week, just like in different places. Like up here I started doing the water and vegetable up here, which I really like, and over here I started doing boxes for water, which I also really like. So it still has the same information, it's just a different setup. I really like this page too. I love how like minimalistic it is. Next we have my last one for February. Again, pretty simple. We've already went over this 20 times. Then we have March. I just did a little rainbow here. I don't love the rainbow, but I had no idea what I was going to do for March as like my theme, which I don't really like or stick to. But just as my title page, I wasn't sure. That was actually really bothering me. So I was doing my inside pages, like my monthly spreads first, and rainbow just kind of turned out to be a theme of it. So yeah, I just decided to do a rainbow on the cover page. So that's where this guy came from. And then just added obviously March and then some clouds. Over here we had a mood tracker. Oh my god, this mood tracker. This was a shit show. I tried like 6 different mood trackers. I didn't like any of them. They weren't working for me. And then I tried this one, and they're supposed to be bubbles. That one just looks like a bowling ball. But yeah, it was annoying. And this is the first month that I decided to do kind of like words for emotions and more. For all of my other ones, I did a smiley face, a like meh face, which was just like a straight line and then dots for the eyes, and then a sad face. But I feel like those didn't really adequately describe my feelings or my moods. So here I did happy, meh, annoyed, and depressed, because those are the feelings that I feel the most. And then over here we have my video schedule. I really like the way this page turned out, and I love this font where it's just like big capitalized letters and then me just like drawing around it with my Micron pens. Oh, in case you care, these are the pens I use. It's the Pigma Micron pens. I use 05, 03, and 01. I kind of change between them for all of them. Generally, like for writing, I use 01. And then for my markers, I use these guys. These are my Tombow, what are these even called? Dual brush pens, I think. This is the one side. And then the other side just has like an actual like marker, which I don't really use this side. So this page is kind of where I realized that I'm not really into like the calligraphy type stuff, and that's just like not me. So I started changing it up a little, as you can see here. So I done my goals, which I kind of still stuck to the calligraphy but did the weird like writing. And then obviously I wrote my goals. Over here I did my journal, which I done the classic thing. And then down here, this is very inspired by Atlee, and I love this. So I just decided to do monthly habits, but what's inspired by Atlee is the like font, the drips. I think it looks so cool. It's definitely something that I'm really into, and I much like it better than this. I like the idea of this, but I like doing this more. And I just love the way it looks, and it's different. It doesn't look like every other bullet journal video that you see, because all the bullet journal videos have this. So yeah. And I just decided to do like a weekly habits for film, editing, uploading on YouTube, and uploading on Instagram. So yeah. Actually, we can fill that out right now. What's today? Today's the 5th. So we are here. Look, a little plan with me. We are filming. I have edited and I have uploaded to Instagram. So, or not Instagram, YouTube. I split them up weekly just because, I don't know, I thought it was easier. And obviously there's not a lot of room here. And then for the 5th week, I didn't have enough room to do it horizontally, so I did it vertically, and I actually really like the way I did it vertically. Yeah, so I really like this page. And then we have a calendar. I originally wasn't going to do this, then I realized that, oh, it's probably beneficial to do it. So I did it. I really like the way this turned out. It was annoying to do, but I really like it. And I really like the font again. And I like the little drop boxes and the different colors. And then over here, I just had space left over that I had no idea what to do with. So I just wrote notes. I like the way I wrote notes. Next, we have like a quote. Something happened yesterday that I wasn't too happy about, and it was really bothering me, so I just kind of found this quote about not letting things ruin your day. So it says, "Fools take a knife and stab people in the back. The wise take a knife, cut the cord, and set themselves free from the fools." And then up here, like down here and up here, you have the wise like growing, and then up here you have the fools latching onto the wise. I don't know, maybe that's dumb, but like it's like symbolic kind of. Yeah, and then like down here, because the wise cut them and they're like, peace out bitch, they're not on the little wise anymore. So yeah, I don't know, I like it. I don't love the page, but I do like it. Over here, this was the first week that I decided really to kind of do that drippy theme and not kind of mess with the calligraphy, fun, stressful bullet journal type scene. So I done like drippy writing, and then I done like little like boxes and like scribbled them, and then over here I done my water and vegetable thing, and then I done my content, then ongoing tasks. I don't like the way these drops turned out, but whatever. But yeah, so that's that. That's it for my bullet journal video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe to be notified when I upload new videos, and yeah, if you like this video, definitely tell me and I'll upload more. If not, I'll probably still upload more. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.